What's up, guys? So, I have been a little sick lately. I haven't been feeling my best. A little bit under the weather. So, I haven't been doing a lot of recording like I should be. And I know I keep saying that this is gonna be the week where you guys are gonna get podcasts back on schedule, but there are other things that I had had to do that I ended up having to cancel just because I don't know, man. I'm just feeling bad. I had just sick. Just you get and every time the weather changes drastically, like my entire sinus situation changes, and that really sucks. And it's very hard for me to, even right now, it's hard for me to breathe. It feels like I've just been spending all my time doing drugs. That's really what it feels like. It just like feels like I'm just caked up in here. But anyway, that's beside the point. The point is that there will be some episodes that are coming your way. I'm pretty sure I'll be going live tonight. I am pretty sure that I'll be maybe going live. I might do 2 episodes tonight, depending on whether or not I can line up the guest that I've been trying to get on. And I actually had to cancel a podcast on Sunday. I had Vinny was going to bring in some Vincent from the Trippier Die GTOD crew. Was going to bring in some kids that he's managing, and I had to send him a message at about 7 a.m. Like, I'd been up and down all night, and we were about 10 hours to go time, and I was like, dude, there's no way that I'm going to be performance ready by the time. And by performance ready, I mean, like, there's no way I'm going to be able to pull that off and make it believable. And by believable, I just mean, like, I keep having to go back and explain myself. I'm sorry. There's no way that I could have done that and it would have been good. Like, I just would not have been in it, and I don't want to do an episode like that if I'm not in it. And that's sort of the thing where I've been lately, is to where normally I could just say, hey, I'm just going to record an episode, but I've learned that in just doing those episodes, where I want to make sure that I release an episode, like, for the sake of releasing, those episodes just aren't that good. I don't think. And they could be, like, you guys let me know. They could be, but those episodes just they don't seem like they're that good to me. And I don't know. Could just be me in my own head. But I haven't been that impressed with those episodes, so I've been wanting to wait until the mood strikes me. And I saw something on Facebook and Twitter the other day that gave me a rant-worthy opinion. And I'm probably going to end up ranting about that and pissing off a lot of my Go America listeners and followers. And I love America, by the way. Not many people love America the way that I do. To be a civilian, I really love America. And that should just be understood going into this next episode that you guys will hear me release, which will be coming up here in the next few hours. I'm going to go to trivia tonight. I should be going there in just a few minutes. And Also got, yeah, I'll be going to trivia tonight, and I'll be coming back, and I might end up doing a guest, maybe not. Who knows? Might be just me, but I do have this rant that I'm going to go on later, and I love America, but there's a certain point in which patriotism is being confused with nationalism, and not many people are noticing that or recognizing that, as I am. Or so I think, anyway. Maybe not. But, I don't know. What can you do? Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what's been going on lately and where we've been and where I've been in the podcast and why I haven't been releasing lately. I just wanted to give you guys an update. And I figured what better way to do that than to speak to you, rather than write you this long, drawn-out message. And I'm not apologizing by any means. I've actually had a great conversation the other day with a listener who said, "Don't apologize. You shouldn't feel the need to apologize. It's your podcast, and your listeners will understand." And they're thinking these other podcasters don't apologize when they haven't released an episode in like a week or something like that. And they're right. She's right. Now I'm not, and other than my Screwball Whiskey, which by the way I love you, Screwball Whiskey. Roll Tide to you. I love you. Even with Screwball Whiskey, those guys have been so kind to me as a sponsor to allow me to release sporadically. They didn't give me any kind of hey, we want this, blah, blah, blah. That's really cool of them. But other than that, maybe if I had sponsors that were making me, you owe blah, blah, blah. And I think of it like that. I think of it as an I owe. Like I owe an episode. Like I owe an episode for Sunday. That's in my mind. I owe an episode for Sunday. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, the podcast should be a good, the podcast should be a good podcast to start with. It shouldn't be to where I have to feel like I have to release an episode, so I just shit one out and not really care about the content. But I'm getting in a funk, man. I'm just getting into where I'm talking about the same things, just talking about being sad, or talking about depression and talking all this nonsense, and I'm just getting to the point to where all of the things that I'm saying are sounding about the same, and I don't know if that's good for a podcaster, and that might be why a lot of podcasters have guests on a lot of times. So they can have those conversations with the guests and not really and obviously a lot of their own personalities will come out too, and a lot of the things that they feel and say. But I've just been feeling a lot of the same, negativity in within myself lately. And that's normal. It's a seasonal thing. Like, it gets a little worse in the wintertime usually, but it gets a little worse in the wintertime, but it's just that's all it is. It's just depression, and it's just a little bit of sadness that I got, and that might be something that I talk about. That might be something that I catch up all the listeners on whenever I get to it later on tonight. But until then, I'm going to go do trivia here in a few minutes. And may watch a little World Series later. It's going to be Game 7. Yeah. So anyway, I'll be dropping an episode later on tonight. Just wanted to give you guys a quick hey, I'm here, I'm still alive, I'm doing well. But I'll see you guys in a few hours. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Peace, bitches.